Hey, welcome back. This is Straight Up Tarot from Urban Forest, and we're doing the readings for December. And this is Earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's get ready. Cards have been pre-shuffled. Sacred space has been cleansed. It's a 6-card spread for the month of December. First placement, the energy for the month. Okay, the 5 of Swords. So, usually the 5 of Swords is like kind of like a win-win situation, or you're constantly at odds with someone, and this is a way of you're gonna be the winner in this. Just try not to be a bully or arrogant about it. So, but it's the reverse. So the overall energy for December is you're not going to be the winner. I'm sorry to say that. It almost feels like December is going to feel like a month of just negativity and losses. Like maybe you feel you're being bullied or picked on, or just, kind of push under the thumb. That's what it's going to feel like for you Earth signs. It's literally like you're the Earth, underneath everybody's feet. Everybody's walking on top of you. But it's all right. It's okay. You know why? Because it's a temporary situation. I always tell people, forearmed is forewarned, and it doesn't mean that just because the card said this is what's going to happen in the next 4 weeks that it needs to happen. This is kind of like being aware of that, and when you start feeling that negativity, like people are bullying you or just not respecting you the way you need to be, or including you, you can change that mindset. You can change that mindset and stand up for yourself. Do what makes you feel good. You don't need to have anybody else have power over you. All right. So this, to me, it's a card of loss, of a battle with someone, an individual, or a situation. But that's okay. You know what? Because you're going to get through it. All right. So that's the energy for December for Earth signs. Let's see what we have for your social and family. Because sometimes when we see the other cards in the deck, in the spread, they help us with these negative energies that are looming over our heads, Helps us to better understand things and to know how to deal with things. All right, see, look, just what I'm talking about. So your social and family, look at this. See, 2 of Cups. All right? To me, that tells me that whatever this negative energy that's coming into December for you, you're going to have people in your life, social people, family people, friends, that are going to help you through it, that are going to be there for you. So we can't stop negativity or negative energies from happening, but we can figure out how to get through them. And this is how you get through them. You're going to have people in your life that are going to be there with you, to partner with you, to help you with it, to listen to you, to be your on your side. Okay. So, and we got Cups, so it's emotional, right? So you got these people that are coming to be emotional supports to you during the month of December. Okay. So see how I say, don't get fixated on one card, because there's other cards in the spread that kind of give a bigger picture. So this next card is your work and career. All right. So when it comes to work and career for December, it's going to be really high pace moving. Okay. A lot's going to happen for December. So if you, excuse me one second. I've been fighting a cold, man. Had it since Thanksgiving. So if you are in school, you have a lot of deadlines, a lot of tests coming up, a lot of final papers coming up. If you're at work, you have deadlines at work, projects got to get finished, things are moving quicker, or you're getting an increase of work, right? Which is good, right? Because we all want extra work because, we don't want to be without work. So December is going to be high pace, high moving. So get ready for it. Things are going to move quickly for you, see? All right. Fourth, your fourth placement. This is something you should be cautious during the month of December. All right. So we're still talking about you, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgos. You guys tend to be kind of more slow pace individuals. You tend to be more grounded individuals. You tend to sometimes be a little bit more cautious of things. So this is kind of like a card that you really resonates with you, this placement, right? Of cautious for the month to come. This is something that you guys tend to hear more of than the good stuff. Just putting that out there. All right. All right. See? The reverse devil. All right. So the devil card, for those of you who don't know, it's all about addiction. What's the word? Overindulgence. Like Thanksgiving, you overeat. Christmas, you want to overspend. You want to overeat. You want to do a lot of things. Sometimes it means you're in relationships that are not so healthy for you. But you got the reverse. Okay? So the cautious thing about this is while you are breaking away from things in your life that normally wouldn't be healthy for you, and you know what that is for you, right? Because all of us have different things that might not be so healthy for us. Be cautious that in going about it, you don't become overzealous or extremeness, okay? That while it's good to lose weight, right? Because we say somebody who overeats a lot, whatever, and they're addicted to sugar, whatever. It's not so good to say, I'm going to go on a starvation diet for a whole month, right? So that's kind of how I'm reading this. So when you got a reverse devil card in a position of caution, it's almost during the month of December, while you're trying to do some things to change your behaviors, and a lot of us start doing this because we get ready for the new year and we start starting our New Year's resolution early. Don't become a zealot over it. Don't become an extremist, okay? Start slow. Take your time, all right? Grow into it. Because the thing is, everybody knows something that you do in any extremes, you tend to give up quickly and you never follow through. So, you might have to, if you're a smoker and you want to quit smoking, you might have to do it slowly, right? Harm reduction, maybe a patch, maybe a pill, whatever. Where if you try to go cold turkey, within a week, you're back to smoking and sometimes smoking twice as much. So that's why we're saying, be cautious. Be cautious that whatever habits you're trying to change or break from, that you do it in moderation, okay? Do it in moderation, not in extremes. All right, what you should pursue during the month of December. Okay, my Earth guys. It's just so interesting how your signs, your elemental signs, change the meaning of a card and a placement compared to someone else's elemental sign with the same card and placement. I just find Taurus so fascinating in that aspect, I sit there and I meditate on these cards and I always get different messages every time. All right, so this is what you should be pursuing. Okay. All right. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. So usually the Ace of Wands is a card of, beginning new ideas, new inspirations, new projects, things like that, right? But it's in reverse, which basically tells us this is not going to be a month of new inspiration, new projects, new, ideas. But yet the placement is telling us this is what you should be pursuing. So it's almost like I'm getting the message here that for the month of December, don't start something new until you've completed what you've already been working on. Okay? Don't start. Hold off. If you got an idea, if you got a project, if you got something new that you want to do, say in 2024, hold on. Don't start in December. Pursue the fact of sitting still with it. That's what you should be doing. Okay? Pursue the fact of in the month of December to sit still with your creativity, with your new ideas. It is not a time to kind of start jumping into new things. Almost kind of like how we just read the cautious about the reverse devil, right? About like when you have a reverse devil, it's all about breaking chains, breaking bonds, breaking addictions. This is kind of almost saying pursue not doing that. Okay, pursue not being overzealous, pursue not taking on new projects, pursue sitting still with it. It's interesting because sometimes I read these cards and you get these reversals, but yet you get these positive placements. It's like, how do you flip that? How do you understand what that spirit is trying to tell you? Because sometimes when you read tarot and you're hearing messages, it's not so black and white. It is not so laid out for you. You kind of have to understand these images and these meanings and these voices in your head from spirit and kind of help conceptualize them for the reader. So what you should be pursuing during the month of December is to sit with it. Sit with it. And it's hard because sometimes you get these ideas and they're so exciting and so exuberant. You want to do it, right? You want to start and you can't wait to get it off the ground, and it's so hard to just sit with it. But that's what Spirit is telling you what to do, okay? For the month of December, Earth signs, you guys are really good at staying grounded. Stay grounded. This is, okay, your time, okay? All right. And we know that halfway through this month, we're going to go into Capricorn. So it's really a good time for Capricorns to stay grounded and to be the epitome of their elemental sign. All right, we're doing the last message from your higher self. Okay. The last message from your higher self is the reverse 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords is usually a card of heartbreak, of trauma, of healing old wounds, healing psychological wounds mostly, right? Because we have Swords. Swords is a mind card, psychological card. So it's about stuff in our brains, in our minds that we are trying to work through, right? So it's the reverse. The reverse is basically saying December, you're going to get a lot of release from that. Your depression is going to lift. Your anxieties are going to lift. Your hurts are going to kind of start feeling smooth over. Past trauma, you're going to start seeing some sunshine, some breakaway. Let me show you this card because I don't know. I'll try to show you. You see when it's like this, how cloudy it is, right? But now look, when it's in reverse, can you see that? Like the sun up here is breaking through those clouds. Sorry, it's a little shaky. So it's almost like that's the light at the end of the tunnel. So for December, what Spirit is trying to tell you is there's a light at the end of the tunnel for all these things that you've been feeling or in your mind, right? Because sometimes our feelings are not just here in our heart, they're in our brains of our traumas and our pain and our depressions. December is going to be a time where these things are going to be lifted. All right? So it's overall, Spirit is going to tell you, yeah, take it slow. You're going to be really excited. You're going to make some changes, and you're going to sit still with some other stuff where you're not. You're going to move slowly, because in that sense, see, it makes sense too. Spirit is, let me see how I can put this into words for you. When we reach those peaks of life feeling great, our depression is lifted, our anxiety's eased, our pains don't feel as bad, we kind of get over enthusiastic about that, and then we do too much. And the flip side of that is, we went from being down here, right, and we're going up, and then we're so happy to be here, and we do so much that we then crash. So what Spirit is telling you is, December is going to be great. You're going to get out of your depression. You're going to get out of your anxiety. You're going to get out of this bad stuff from your past, but also be mindful that you don't go overboard. Remember the devil in reverse. Remember that it gave us the Ace of Wands in reverse. So it's like, yeah, things great. December, this is the context. This is the context of what's going to happen for you in December. So just be careful with these other things of not going overboard, okay? Take it slow and easy, all right? Because sometimes when things start feeling great, we feel like super people. We feel like we could do it all again. Yeah, enjoy the moment. Enjoy that lifting of the depression, all that other stuff. But don't overdo it the other way either, all right? So this was your reading for Earth signs for the month of December. Please leave your comments on the bottom, and we'll see you in January. Take care. Bye.